Squad. No. Gang, what's up, guys? Yo, why did I just do that? But otherwise, nah. Welcome back to the second channel. I'm saying where I be doing reactions now because the reason why I'm doing reaction videos is because they bring the most views and all that funky stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, but to be honest, I actually did an experiment in Yana type of thing. Whereby I posted gaming videos on one hand and then reaction videos on the other hand. And then turns out basically reaction videos are the new thing. In which hopefully I can do the gaming on Twitch. And then bring it back on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? That's the plan. But other than that guys, today we're gonna be reacting to Cyberpunk 2077, the final preview. This was uploaded by IGN. When was this? Yesterday, actually. Yesterday, or the 20th of November, right? To be honest, I was saying, like, if Cyberpunk, this is my honest opinions, right? This is my honest opinion right now. If Cyberpunk 2077 does wonders, bro, does wonders, I'm telling you right now, chances are it's gonna be the new GTA. I don't know. I really don't know, bro. If nah, but like, bro, if the story, number one, if the story is a banger, story is a banger, gameplay is a banger. Even though you play in like first person mode or first person, but chances of GTA losing or Rockstar losing its top position, bro, they are high. They are high because so far when it comes to open world games and everything like that, bro, like if we're being quite honest, Cyberpunk is actually competing with Watch Dogs, GTA, Far Cry. What is this? Like um Fallout even, but like do Fallout still make games after? I don't know. I only played Fallout 3, but I gave up because I was stuck in Spawn 8 and all that. But yeah, like Cyberpunk is actually competing with a lot of games, including, don't forget, COD, Call of Duty, guys, Battlefield, because it's first person and it's a first person shooter, first person game, bro. Like quite a lot. But depending on the story, depending on the gameplay, we'll see. We'll see what turns out because so far, like I mean, everybody has high hopes for this game. Everybody has high hopes for this game because we've been waiting for how long? 7+ years, I think, if I'm not, or 9+, or probably 10 years. I don't know. 7 to 10 years there. I really don't know. I really don't know because I remember watching the trailer, the reveal trailer. I think was it like 2011 or 2013. I don't remember I don't remember my dates. But other than that, with this game, bro, like, yeah, bro, like I mean, slowly. The more I think, the more they delay it, right? The more they delay it, it's losing more hype as they delay it. But we'll see how it turns out when it gets released. Uh, by the end of, or like by December, right? They said December. December they're gonna release Cyberpunk. But yeah, oh my god, bro, like my lips are so dry, bro. My lips are so dry. But other than that, without wasting your time, I've been rambling for 4 minutes straight. But like, without wasting your time, let's get to the video. Alright, hold up. New shoes, new
Hello, Night
shoes.
City. What's shaking, Night City?
Okay, my nigga, play the video.
After playing a whopping 16 hours of Cyberpunk 2077, I feel like
Bro.
I've only just started to scratch below the surface of what's here. Night City is dense and stunning, packed with adrenaline-filled shootouts, compelling conversations, and a copious amount of choices to explore. 2020's most anticipated game certainly isn't without its rough edges, But once I made it past Cyberpunk 2077's lengthy prologue, it clicked. And now all I want is more.
Okay.
Oh no, this isn't happening. Oh, but it is.
Cyberpunk 2077 is a surprisingly slow burn with an immense amount of options and depth. I only truly got a grasp of its pace and structure about 8 hours in, and spent the second 8 settling into what it actually felt like to play. Avoiding spoilers entirely, the prologue is essentially a microcosm of the larger game. It's a fun introduction to the world and its characters, but it wasn't until its end that Cyberpunk 2077 really sank its hooks into me. It's a slow walk
To be honest, I can't wait for someone to do a speedrun on Cyberpunk.
get there, but all that setup makes the larger story you're eventually thrust into that much more compelling.
What do you want from me?
From there, Night City opens up wide.
Okay.
You're kicked into the world with a larger goal and a list of side quests already so long you could spend days on it before even looking at the central story. Night City's fairly cluttered map is immediately filled with points of interest, gangs to fight, and missions to complete. In addition to the story-driven main quest lines, there are more personal side missions that break off of them, alongside niche activities like bare-knuckle boxing fights. Cyberpunk 2077 empowers you with a shopping list of interesting stuff and just says go. The stories being told were largely pretty great too. I'm excited to see how the main plot plays out, both in a grand sense and with specific impressively acted characters I've already grown attached to. Side missions were also a lot of fun, whether they had me infiltrating enemy buildings, tracking down silly rogue AI taxis, or partaking in genuinely touching moments like going to a funeral.
By the way, guys, I'm getting a gaming laptop in replacement of my laptop, so chances are I'm gonna be playing this game when it comes out.
It's impossible to say how that quality will
But
hold
not
up
live
for
on
what appears
not
to be
live
a
on Twitch though.
downright massive campaign, but I appreciated Cyberpunk 2077 was willing to have intimate human conversations even when its world is filled with excess and flash. Unfortunately, with any game this ambitious, some spots are bound to be rougher than others, and while the quests themselves were entertaining, the way they're managed seemed lacking. Cyberpunk 2077's quest log is a big, messy list, offering no information on what a quest will reward upon completion and only a vague indication of how its difficulty compares to your current level. If it's going to give me this many things to do at once, then I wish there were better tools to inform my decisions about the order to do them in. Thankfully, one of my favorite things to do was just drive. Simply put, Night City is stunning. I don't think I've ever seen another video game city quite like it.
With the driving, bro, like, I don't want it to be, like, if I'm being honest, bro, like, it has to be perfect. If I'm being quite honest with you guys, like, with the driving around, the speed or the rate at which you drive a car, like, you know, it has to be perfect, bro. Like, it has to feel natural. I'm saying it doesn't have to be fast, it doesn't have to be too slow, just right in the middle.
It's
Otherwise,
gorgeous,
nah,
rich
bro.
in detail and with a verticality and scale that's genuinely amazing. There's a fast travel system available, but I honestly felt like I was missing out anytime I used it. Unlike other open-world RPGs like Fallout 4 or The Witcher 3, for example, combat isn't an inherent part of that travel either. If I wanted to go from point A to point B, I could do so without worrying about being jumped. As a result, I sometimes went hours at a time without ever drawing a weapon, completing missions just by having conversations and sneaking around a bit. Smaller fights can be found around almost any corner, but you sort of have to go looking for trouble between big quest encounters if you want it. This is
Imagine pissing everyone off,
an
bro, in this
RPG,
game.
not an action game. And the focus here still feels centered around story and player choice despite its FPS combat. I didn't mind those larger chunks of quiet either, as I generally enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077's dialogue more than its combat. It's certainly not bad, but if you're playing this like a straight FPS, then you'll probably be disappointed. Enemies have a surprising amount of health, often acting as bullet sponges that can take multiple shots to the head. It wasn't until deep into my playtime where I felt the combat really started to gel, once I had unlocked a few more options and specialized weapons. By the end, I was sneaking into rooms, getting off a hack to reveal enemy positions, using a chargeable rifle to then shoot them through the wall from another room, and then pulling out a legendary katana if anybody got too close. That ruled. The spongy health bars were still there, but I think this is where the strength of Cyberpunk
I mean, if you're talking about sponge bars or what, like health sponges or what, bullet sponges, bro. Fallout 3, my nigga, like, bro, you're gonna finish a whole clip on the nigga, bro, like, and that nigga will be still alive, bro. Bruh, like, I still have PTSD from playing that game, bro. I still have PTSD from playing that game, bro. Like, yo.
Heat of any given fight, but the vibe, style, and sheer volume of choices let me find something that had me personally grinning
I
from
mean,
ear
like,
to ear. There are loads of systems to support whichever playstyle is most appealing to you.
and that's the thing, like, you know what, like, if Cyberpunk, right, doesn't have, like, a very, how can I explain this, like, excuse me, like, how, like, if the menus, bro, if it doesn't have a lot of menus, bro, I'm saying, like, if they can keep that simplicity going on, like, I'm saying, like, for example, customization menus, if they don't have many of those, bro, but like you're still able to customize as much as you want, right? But if they keep it very simple, like the menu's simple, bro, like,
weapon
top tier.
types, stat-based
Top
improvements, or
tier.
cybernetic augmentations. Once I stealthily cleared out an entire 4-floor base without ever firing a shot, while other times my character's high body stat let me rip open doors and rush straight in.
Oh,
I left Cyberpunk 2077 hungry for more, and it certainly has
like,
more to offer. Night City is rad as hell, a gorgeous world that you could get lost in a dozen different ways. Much like even the excellent Witcher 3 before it, though, it's certainly not without its rough edges. But they didn't stop what it does
But like,
well from
but like, first things first, like, with the game that has taken so long to develop, though, like, I won't be mad if there are still glitches within the game, bro. Like, I won't be mad because, nah, bro, like, the amount of time that has been put into making this game, bro, like, it's
shining
absurd.
brightly. Even after 16 hours, I feel like I've only
It's
just started
absurd,
to
bro.
experience everything here, and it only got more exciting the deeper I went. For more on Cyberpunk 2077, check out some Series X gameplay or its latest trailer. And for everything else, keep it right here on IGN.
Nah, bro, like, straight up, hold up. I'm at home. Okay, so yeah, like, with this game, bro, like, I have high hopes for it. Like, if I'm being quite honest with you, I have high hopes. I expect it to be like one of, like, basically, I expect it to be the game of the year or win the game of the year award because, you know what I'm saying, like, it's something else. It's something else, bro. Like, it's something else. It's something else. Something very new. I think, if I can say it, if I can say so, like, it's very new because when it comes to options, bro, like, as the presenter said, you have tons of options to do, or you have tons of options to pick from. So, like, can't wait. I just can't wait for this game to come out. I legitimately can't wait for this game to come out, so I can, buy it or play it. Rather, I can play it and, have my sense of feeling from there on. But other than that, guys, thank you for watching. Like, I expect this game to be like the biggest thing when it's released. I expect it to be the biggest thing. But other than that, thank you for watching, guys. Oh, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys soon. Follow the socials, subscribe if you're new. Any support on this video will do, and I'll see you guys when I see you guys. Peace.